this video, I'm going to talk about how to put together your law firm marketing plan. Now, if you find this video at any point as you go along watching it, please press the like button and go and press the subscribe button to this channel. You'll get notified with every new video that I put together that can help you grow your client portfolio within your law firm. So let's get started. What does it take to put together a law firm marketing plan? Well, too often when we think about marketing for our law firm, whether we're a practice within a practice, whether it is about getting us into the partnership, we don't really think about the big picture. We get into the tactics of, oh, how much more networking do I do, whatever. So the first thing to do with your law firm marketing plan is actually to think, what are the clients I really want to win? We often don't do that. So start, when it's with your law firm marketing plan, start with a client portfolio analysis. Look at the clients you're working with. Which ones do you like working with? Which ones are profitability? If you plotted them out on reward versus enjoyment, which ones are the high reward, high enjoyment? Those are the ones you need to be looking for. Those are the ones you're going to be motivated more to get. Now, if you're sitting here and thinking about a law firm marketing plan and you've never won a client, it's look about, what are you interested in? What does the market know you for? What do you think there are opportunities to go out and win more work? Maybe what stuff does your department do, but the partner in your law firm isn't that interested? Or where can you see there's going to be more work coming and that you can make your own? You know, we often like to do something called a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and you can do that on your department. And you'll start to see where there are opportunities. You know, are any of the other people in your department going for that? That could be the cornerstone of your law firm marketing plan. And look at it. And when you're thinking about those clients that you want, you might find that there are 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 candidates. Now, it's all right to have more than one type of client you go after. And actually, if you're putting together a law firm marketing plan and you're a contentious lawyer, you probably need more than one thing. You probably need a couple, maybe even 3 or 4 things. Once you've got those kind of clusters, who do I really want? You then want to get really detailed. Go into the client personas. Now, if you want a client persona template, click on the link in the description. That'll take you to one that you can download and one that we use with our client base. You know, fundamentally, if you do not have client personas within your law firm marketing plan, then you do not have a focused enough plan. And it's going to be really hard to win work. So it all starts the efficiency of your law firm marketing plan by being absolutely clear on what it is you're going after. So go into those client personas, give each one a name. What are their goals? What are they trying to do? What are their challenges? What are their challenges specific to what you do? You know, how would they find you? What do they read? Where do they hang out? What's their family situation? What's their role in the company? What's the role in the buying process of legal services? All of these things are part of that client persona. Go into that, and that will start to give you a lot of the answers that start to populate the rest of your law firm marketing plan. Once you know that, what you've now got to think of is, well, what are their pain points? What services do they really value? Those are the services that you need to be putting front and centre of your law firm marketing plan. This is what I call the strategic stuff. Now, once you've done this, you've got to make sure what I call the welcome mat, which I talk about in my book, The Go-To Expert. The welcome mat is actually pointing and attractive to those client personas. You know, I once helped a law firm. I looked at their website and it screamed out mid-tier law firm. But they were nothing to do, and they didn't want to be a formal mid-tier law firm in the city. They want to be working with these self-made people that were happy to have a pint and a pie down the pub. But their website said something else. So look at your welcome mat. You know, does that give off the right messages? Does that emphasise your credibility for the audience that you want? You may need to start and rethink that, your bios, your LinkedIn profiles. You know, that's all part of the strategic part of your law firm marketing plan. Now, any law firm marketing plan is going to need some targets. You know, how much work do you want? What service do you want them for? Where do you want to grow? How much do you want from your introducers? Start to put some numbers down on the page. Once you've done that, let's look at your channels to market. And this is the point where you start to put those sticks in the ground. How much do you want to come from the internal firm marketplace? How much from the internal firm network internationally or other offices? Whether you're going into the partnership, whether you are a fixed share partner, an equity partner, that internal firm marketplace, whether nationally or internationally, is incredibly important. It's actually often the biggest untapped resource that most lawyers don't really think about for their law firm marketing plan. These are the clients that already trust you and your firm. These are the clients that already are easy and warmed up, potentially ready to buy. Then think about how much more do you want from your existing clients? Where do you have maybe panels that you can rely on work coming in? Where do you have preferred supplier relationships that you get the majority? Put those down in your marketing plan. You'll need an account plan for those. Next stage of your law firm marketing plan is to think about the work that comes externally. How are you going to get that? Is that through networking and introducers? Are you going to do an investment in content marketing? Are you going to ask your firm's marketing department to support you with SEO? Maybe to support you with some help with social? Maybe even some pay-per-click support? What are those channels to market that you're going to use within your law firm marketing plan? And if you're sitting there as new into winning work, typically your first few clients are going to come from the internal marketplace. They're going to come from your existing clients recommending you into others. They're going to come from maybe the international network. It's a lot harder to win your first client externally to the firm. But next thing is, if you know that's where you want to win them, what are you going to do that? What are the activities you're going to do that? And typically that's what we would talk about going into that law firm marketing plan. We talk about a tactical marketing plan where you go, this is my average client fee. This is the amount of clients that I need to win each month to achieve my revenue goals. This is my lead conversion rate to winning work. So therefore I need to divide the number of clients I need by the number of my lead conversion rate, which will bring this is a greater number of leads. You then need to say, well, where are my leads going to come from? How much is going to come from the internal network? How much is going to come from the international network? How much are going to come from existing clients? How much are going to come from introducers? How much are going to come from social media? Then literally put a plan to help produce those number of leads. Now, of course, this is a best guess, particularly if this is your first law firm marketing plan that you've ever done. But over time, you hone that. You measure and monitor, measure and monitor. Then what you do is you then take that plan and break it up into bite-sized chunks. Your law firm marketing plan isn't this thing that sits in the desk drawer. It needs to be broken up into chunks. For example, what are you going to do the next month? Then break down that month and put those tasks into your diary. Make sure that those lunches maybe they're virtual if you're in the time of COVID. Make sure those lunches and coffees are in the diary. Because what happens when a matter hits is that all consumes us. Whereas if you've got these rocks in your diary, that means they're going to happen. So if you found this useful, please like this and press the subscribe button if you'd like to have more of these same kinds of video that will help you grow your client portfolio in your law firm. So let's just summarize how to put together a law firm marketing plan. What you do is start with an understanding of what's going on in the marketplace, the SWOT, the steepled analysis. You then look at the as is, the to be. You then start to put some numbers around it. You then decide on what channels you're going to go after, and then you put in activity. But the key is that you don't go after everyone. You really focus down your marketing plan and everything you do marketing wise, whether that's what your website looks like, the content you share on LinkedIn, on the needs of your client personas.